am absolutely obsessed with this. My brother is in the food industry, so anytime like food industry and tech converge, I get really, really excited. Mr. Beast is suing Virtual Dining Concepts because that's the company that kind of arranges Mr. Beast Burger, his Uber Eats takeout delivery hamburger joints. And he's suing them because according to the lawsuit, the food is revolting and likely the worst burger the person had ever had.
Not just
also,
according to the lawsuit, according to people who ordered those burgers.
Yeah, and also inedible. Like it's just full of insults, and the pictures are absolutely revolting. You'll be totally disgusted. And I just keep thinking about this and wondering why this all happened. And we understand why it happened. Mr. Beast, it was 2020. Restaurants were in dire straits. Everybody I know was unemployed. Like my brother just didn't work for 6 months. And so they were like, okay, how can we help restaurants? Well, let's open a lot of ghost kitchens where we can ship food out via Seamless, via Uber Eats, and you can get your food and the restaurants get to stay open and everybody wins. And so that's what they did. And these ghost kitchens just proliferated. They were everywhere. And Virtual Dining Concepts was like, okay, cool. We can partner with people and make their brands take off there. Virtual Dining Concepts was started by one of the guys who did Planet Hollywood. So he like knows his way around branding and churning out horrible food.
Yeah, I was going to say, but does he know his way around good food?
And so, of course, when you're thinking, I want to start a really cool business project involving food, I'll go to that guy. And that's what Mr. Beast, James Donaldson, did. He went to this guy. They were quickly everywhere. I know people who were accidentally ordering them because they'd see like Mr. Beast Burger and they'd see these gorgeous pictures of burgers and then they'd get just slop to their houses.
Wait, I just want to call out the Twitter thread guys when Mr. Beast Burger launched had a field day. Right. They were like, here's the future of all marketing. Here's why Mr. Beast Burger is poised to take over from McDonald's. One of 945 thread. They've been dead silent.
Everybody was obsessed with ghost kitchens. Yeah. Like this was because the new thing.
Really hard to like. It's hard for one restaurant to be consistent every night. It's really, really hard for one restaurant, right? It is
Have you
virtually
seen the
impossible.
show The Bear?
Yeah. Like, it's difficult. And Wendy's and McDonald's and all of them, the food may sometimes be disgusting. Everybody has their own takes. But it's fairly consistent. And even they struggle with consistency. And Mr. Beast was like, yeah, I'm going to come in with the Planet Hollywood guy. And we're all
his pitch in the beginning, in that COVID time, was really interesting, right? It was all these mom and pops are struggling. I'm going to come in with this marketing muscle. Anyone can sign up. We'll send you the kit. Burgers are easy to make relatively. We'll send you the materials and the stickers and the packaging. And your mom and pop can be turbocharged by my marketing muscle.
Right. So anyone can make BeastBurgers. Anyone can make the idea.
And that was right. And and a lot of Jimmy's brand is altruism, and there's however much controversy associated with that brand and it's whatever. But that is like the core of his thing, right? Is like, I'll help a lot of people and I'll get rich along the way. Cool. What's fascinating here is like, it should be relatively easy to make burgers and have them not be raw, and somehow it wasn't. Right, like if you just open Seamless or Grubhub or whatever in the average city, you don't pick Mr. Beast Burger and you just pick some restaurant and order some cheeseburger, the chances of it being raw are very low. And somehow the chances of the Mr. Beast Burger being raw were very high. And that's the whole thing here that I just do not understand.
So what was happening was ghost kitchens, because it's not attached to the restaurant's brand.
Oh, they don't have to care as much.
Yeah, they don't have to care, and if you don't care, you're like, quality goes out the window, and so
you get your like idiot nephew to make the burgers because they're Beast Burgers. It doesn't come back on you.
You're like, oh, you go over to the Beast Burger like kitchen and you do all of that. We're gonna actually go make money and build our brand and just use that to subsidize ourselves. And we've seen that happen. Like a lot of ghost kitchens. This was the way it was. Like there was one in my old neighborhood, and you'd walk in and the food's really good, and then you'd like go try to order from there on like Seamless, and there were 6 different restaurants with the exact same address because they were just churning out this slop to keep like their actual core really delicious business going.
So we have a great Josh Trezza story about chicken wings and ghost kitchens. We'll link to it, and how many ghost kitchens make chicken wings and why chicken wings are proliferate. It's because they're actually easy to make. and they're cheap.
Yeah.
The chicken wing story is like what really pushed me over the edge, because like one of the big food delivery companies would only talk to Josh like in secret, and they would only discuss the popularity of chicken wings. And we were like, why? Why can't we attribute you saying chicken wings are very popular? That was the one that like broke me. Anyway, this story's great. Virtual dining concepts.
They're slapped back. Like they're saying no. He wanted, like, he's been bullying us. He's trying to renegotiate the deal. He's being mean to us, and MrBeast's burger brand will continue on.
We'll never stop
that contract.
We'll never stop using your name and likeness to sell cheeseburgers that are raw. Very good. I'll tell you, my lawyer brain is this lawsuit inevitably settles. If this lawsuit gets to a jury, the American legal system has completely failed. I say that in the context of the former president of the United States being indicted this week. That'll happen, whatever. If MrBeastBurgers gets to a trial, the American legal system has failed. Because this thing should completely settle. It should never get to a trial.